told them boys, no band practice before noon. You stupid. Oh.
Don't make so much dang noise. Mary, mother of God. Oh, shit.
All right, boys. Hey, man, look. All right, Captain, go get the men inside.
Yes, sir.
Lieutenant, tell them to prepare the cannon.
Yes, sir.
Stir your grits, butter your toast, boys. It's happening.
By late November, General Schwantz had decided to leave Adcock to his fate and decided to move west across the Green Mountains in an attempt to salvage some kind of victory. General Adcock, for all his command, was left with about 340 militia to guard the fort south of Boston, hoping that hope may come. But seeing that the ring was being closed, he knew that his time might be short.
You've learned from a dispatch writer from Worcester that General Schwantz's army was just defeated in the field.
Cool.
Taking essentially 90% casualties on his divided force. So now his army is only maybe about, at most, 55-60% strength.
Okay.
You don't know for sure, but the way Schwantz words it to you is that the entire force that he just engaged at Worcester is moving northeast towards Boston.
Okay.
And you do see, sitting on the ramparts of the fort, you see, of course, the blockade outside of Boston, and you also see a dust cloud coming from the southwest.
Fantastic.
Meanwhile, in Northampton, General Schwantz discusses his strategy.
All my troops, and we're going to hit their star fort. My ship should be there right now, too. Because they've got to go, they were going through New York.
So it's going to take you 2 turns because you're going through the mountains to reach that fort. In 2 turns, you'll be on the outskirts of the fort.
Okay.
Okay.
My ships are, like, at New York's mouth, right?
Yes.
Is that where they were?
Yes, that's where they were at the
Okay.
end. Now, do you plan on blowing most of those bridges?
You said those sloops would go through those bridges.
Oh, yeah, because the river's major enough. Yeah, never mind. Forget. I lied. Okay.
No, the sloops are just going to go there and then report any intel they have once I link up with them. And I haven't heard anything from General Manfreder. Have I got a letter from his command or anything?
No, it's actually been surprisingly quiet.
Okay, I'm going to send my second, Colonel Arnold, to go investigate what's going on in Montreal.
Very well. You receive word of that. I'll say a single man riding hard on a horse. 2 turns time.
Outside of Boston, Generals Geske and Haddock have convened to discuss the British plan of attack on Adcock's positions.
General Geske.
Twaddleworth, my man.
Good, sir. Just going over the plans for the fort.
May I take a look?
Absolutely, sir.
General Haddock, our plan for attack. With my 3 main regiments, I'll begin a full frontal assault on their fort. You will head south towards Plymouth, load up on our ships waiting for you there. You will return to Boston Harbor and begin an amphibious assault on the northern part of the fort.
Excellent plan, sir.
Surprise is on our side. We shall take the day.
I enjoy it. Would you like some tea now?
I would.
While Geske retains his encirclement with 1,100 men and 8 guns, Haddock has begun to move south with his command of 400 men to meet the Royal Navy in Plymouth. By early December, Schwantz had made it halfway through the Green Mountains, and Haddock had convened with the Royal Navy at Plymouth. And by late December, both forces had reached their destinations. Haddock on the outside of Boston, and Schwantz outside of Lightfoot. However, the British would launch their attack on Adcock mere hours before Schwantz would launch his attack on Fort Lightfoot.
Last turn of the year.
Oh, shit, it's been a year?
It's been a good year.
It's been a very good year.
So, Merry Christmas.
What are we doing to celebrate? Are we gonna do like the World War I truce with them? Like come out, shake hands, and I can stab them real quick?
The opposite.
So on Christmas Day is when you're going to begin your assault, yeah?
Yeah, Christmas Day.
Oh, hallelujah. Jesus Christ has been
So
born.
you see those ships
You know that
stationed
Christmas
off
is,
of Boston.
What day Christmas is?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, so you see those ships stationed off of Boston.
I was like, yes, the 25th, I think. I don't fucking... I'm sorry, Moon. Go ahead.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
So the ships will be off of view at the beginning of the battle. Because I will say, are you attacking in the early morning? I'll say there's like a slight fog because the sea's a little warm.
I kind of would prefer if his regiment landed on the beach first to take them by surprise,
Okay.
and then the third regiment.
Well, I mean, I think, are you wanting to attack at night? Is that what you want to do? Because I'll say, I mean, they're on a hill in a fort, so overlooking the sea, so they're going to be able to notice a flotilla appear, and you begin to paddle out there. So there's not really much.
Yeah, probably in the dawn, the
I'd say the wee
super
morning,
yes.
the wee early hours of the morning.
4 o'clock, 5 o'clock at the latest. They're gonna start rolling out.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
some Irish boys, because I was just warm now.
okay, so that will begin our
You don't have
battle.
the Irish lads. You have
Damn, dude, I wish I had them so I could have the wee early morning.
In the early hours of Christmas Day,
I knew it. I knew it.
you see the British flotilla, which had left, return. And you see rowboats upon rowboats heading towards the fort via the sea.
Okay.
So we have a battle for whatever the name of this fort is. What's the name of this fort, by the way?
Forlorn Hope.
Forlorn Hope.
I actually like that. Yeah.
Forlorn.
Forlorn Hope.
Just as planned, Haddock began to move his regiment to shore. At the same time, Gieske moved his 3 regiments in position for his full frontal assault. A small fog clouded the battlefield, obscuring both sides' artillery for the moment. The 2 companies of New Hampshire line, which had reached Adcock shortly before the encirclement began to move out of the fortifications.
So this one, this upcoming one, and then one more.
Oh, they magically appeared, huh? No, they came.
Seeing the full scale of the rebel earthworks, Gieske decided to call up his 4th regiment from his reserves. General Adcock, standing bravely on top of the earthen fort, decided to shorten his defense, and called all troops outside of the fort to abandon their fortifications and to enter the fort to take up positions there.
No. Going inside the fort is not surrendering. We're basically just sitting there saying, you can't touch.
Finally, after a contested landing, Haddock's men had landed and had driven off the 80 New Hampshire troops defending the coastal fortifications. Meanwhile, Gieske's troops were closing in, getting very close to the fortifications on the outside of the fort.
Slowly and surely. We got them drums playing, battle drums. Where's that damn music at?
There's only one song that we play.
The Royal Navy itself had finally come into action, with 3 frigates open firing on exposed rebel troops outside of the fort.
Blood? The parking lot's gonna be their blood. Y'all figured that out, fellas.
I tell you what,
At least they brought music to this here slaughter.
In the midst of the battle, a well-placed roll had allowed a dispatch rider to somehow get through the British lines and to General Adcock.
General Adcock, sir. Message from...
My dear General Adcock, I know Boston is besieged now. I want you to know that the fate of unborn millions rests upon your defending Boston. I will not tell you how to run your command, but I will tell you this most noble of causes that we have undertaken hangs in the balance. I have some troops heading to help with the defenses. Use them as you see fit. I pray that you fight and hold. I will send what more help I can when I can. General Fowler.
General Schwantz's hollow words had little effect on the battle at hand, though. At the present moment, Haddock's regiment had begun surging up the eastern side of the fort.
Everybody's able to fire now.
Okay. Well, I mean, you only got some muskets up there, and
Hey, you know what? We got something you don't have. The American spirit. By God, and we're gonna win.
Half of our force is from the United States, or the colonies.
General Haddock had an interesting trick up his sleeve. involving
General
15
Addict.
barrels of
General
gun.
Addict.
What? What's up?
This color company that's running up the center of the rear of your fort right now,
Yeah.
carrying the colors. You received word from some of your boys firing down on them that they are running up with small little barrels. On their,
Huzzah! Okay, so we're doing a two towers type thing. All right, I got it. Aim for the barrel. All right.
but there's like 15 in barrels.
That's fair.
The whole company is lined with barrels.
Aim for all of it with the barrels.
Alrighty.
All right.
Depending on the fort, how we're angled, they should not be able to shoot me.
No, he's talking about the medium battery.
No, I'm talking about these right here.
Oh, the New Hampshire
Yeah.
boys.
No. The fort's cannons.
How would the
I'm gonna say they're not depressed. You can't depress them enough for that.
Okay, fine. These guys shall fire.
I'll
canister shot.
medium battery.
Oh, are we still doing the?
Yep.
Let's time mark
That's a
this spot.
6. That's 2 hits.
Damn.
No. With the 6, it instantly detonates all the barrels, and that company's eviscerated.
Yes.
Seeing their colors being erased from existence, the remainder of Haddock's regiment continues their fanatic surge. The British had finally made it on top of the ramparts, looking down into the fort.
To everybody.
I got you.
The British forces in America outnumber the Americans.
So.
By this point, hand-to-hand fighting was the point of the day, with the bayonet dealing many casualties on both sides. To Haddock's relief, Geski's 1,100 men had finally began their assault on the fort itself, relieving the pressure on his side.
Storm the ramparts.
Good volley off. Those cannons are done.
Well, it was a good fight. We held out as long as it was good.
So I only have the 3 companies in front that aren't going to be able to do anything. How does this work exactly?
As well.
He's healthy.
By this point, the British had taken severe casualties. Point-blank cancer shot at their packed ranks, along with point-blank musket fire, was dealing heavy losses to their side. At the climax of the battle, the British were able to form a line on the fort walls looking down, and they found General Adcock in their sights.
Come on, boys! Let's get him! Give him the cold steel! Hurry up, you Oh, God, my leg. Private Snowberry, get up! Get up! I don't lie, it's gonna be better for the campfire attack.
All right, General Adcock, you've had your leg blown off. You're now incapacitated. You need to roll.
that chair is behind you now.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you need to roll to see if your executive officer takes command. But, well, you're currently in this melee right now, so we'll see if he takes command.
Does he not have his own initiative to just see, like, oh, hey, the commander's legs?
Well, that's why he's rolling to see how well he does it. If he's gonna,
well he pays attention.
You saw his commander, he was like,
What do I gotta roll here?
let's see here. Okay.
I mean, I'd like to think if I saw him
So you roll between a 1 and 2. They will struggle to maintain control, and all units will receive 2 morale points. Wait, hold up. Yeah. The general's killed. If you roll between 11 and 9, all units receive 1 morale point. And if you roll a 20, no morale points, and he seamlessly takes command.
And of course I got a freaking 1.
You got a,
Of course I got a 1.
Dude, hey, so
That's pretty much gonna rout everybody.
yeah, all forces instantly surrender.
Yeah.
All remaining forces instantly surrender. So death.
I would like to dispatch my surgeons as quickly as possible to save his life.
In late December, British forces were reconsolidating in Boston and enjoying their victory. Meanwhile, General Schwantz had begun to draw battle lines to seize Fort Lightfoot. However, unbeknownst to both sides, General Adcock was not yet beaten, and he still had a few more dice to roll.
I'm a frontiersman,
Yeah, you are.
so I'm pretty comfortable in the woods.
Yeah.
Is there a way I can like steal a Brit's uniform and sneak out and take off running, or?
There is. I'll say you've been there enough time that you kind of recognize British patterns when it comes to the guards and stuff.
Okay, all right.
So you do know there's one point in the night where there's a guard that stands with his back towards you, at least for 15 minutes.
Alright. We're going to try to subdue that guard, take his clothes, and leave in the middle of the night.
Go ahead and roll. Let's see if anyone asks any questions. Okay, you are stopped by a NCO as soon as you walk out the gate. Halt! Where are you going? What is your business?
Oh, well, hi there, Judge. How you doing there, good chap? I'm just going out west to get some wood for the campfire, sir. It's very, very, very cold over there in Boston at this time of year. Christmas Day, too, sir. Come on, just let me go get some berries and some wood.
All right, sounds good to me.
And just like that, Barclay Adcock was on the loose, and the report of his escape would only come the next morning.
General Hardick, as far as the strength and disposition of our forces in the fort, I was thinking we could part off some of our men to repair the ramparts, further secure our position in Boston.
General!
What is it, soldier? Speak.
General
Out with it, man!
General Adcock has escaped.
How dare he?
You lie.
No, sir. He was not there this morning when we
How
checked.
did this come to pass?
Well, sir, I saw an unconscious soldier and inspected
Bring
the...
me that man. Investigate.
Where is that soldier now?
He's currently in the hospital, sir.
Get Colonel DeForge to go investigate.
Yes, sir, Frederick.
What was that noise? What is it?
Sir, the colonel has shot the man.
He's shot the man?
He shot the man.
The wounded man in our fort?
In the face, sir.
Why did he shoot the man?
You'd have to ask him, sir.
Bring him to me right now.
Yes, sir.
Adcock was now free, but he was still woefully behind the lines of British-controlled territory. Meanwhile, General Schwantz would have the last say in the year 1776 as he launched his attack on Fort Lightfoot. We hope you enjoyed our episode on the Bayonets of 76 campaign. If you have any ideas on how our generals could wage the war in New England, send them a dispatch, post haste. The outcome of the war is in your hands.